Hi folks, and welcome to this week's track guide at Donington Park in the iR-04, and we are following the fixed setup now. So I'm using the Donington fixed setup from iRacing, and the only thing you can change is brake bias, and I did reduce it down to 55%. Just to help out with front locking in the two last hairpins. If you do lock up there, it is bad news. So bear that in mind. Try it out on the stock setup, see what you think. If you need to reduce it back a few clicks, that is absolutely fine to do, so you don't have too much difference in around the track anyway. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do a fast-paced full lap for you so you can see exactly what I'm doing, and then we'll break it down corner by corner and point out braking zones, and we'll point out my little mistake as well. I like showing my mistakes so you don't make them. Otherwise, let's crack on with the guide. Right then, Donington Park. This, I think, is my second local circuit, minus Silverstone. So by that definition, it's my second favourite. But anyway, we are blasting down into turn one, and we are hunting for halfway down this dotted line of pit exit. Don't enter it. You can put a tyre onto it, but going to go too far there is an off track, so bear that in mind. You want to get a nice late apex just where that bump is, which I hit it. You don't want to hit that because it unsettles the rear end just like that. But try and carry as much speed through there because we're going to carry it all the way down to the old hairpin and through the crane of curves. Nice and easy through here. Minimize steering angle as much as you can to maximize the speed. Chain up into sixth, and then at the end of this concrete dust sort of marking on the tarmac there, brake ever so slightly, turn in at the start of the curb. You can probably turn in a little bit earlier than what I do there, get more over the apex curb, but try and carry the speed through there and then up top of the hill. Slipstream will be a thing up to this corner here, so be mindful of that. Make sure you can take this corner as much as you can. Down the straight of the white line is where you want to do it, and then as we come off the curb, brake in nice and easy. You want to be full throttle before the apex. You see there, I do it, and again, I miss the apex just a touch there, but nice, smooth, clean exit through there. That is one of my favorite corners in iRacing. That really do enjoy it. Just so you can see the sign that tells you to turn right. That's where you want to brake and then start turning right. You can cut that a little bit more, but be careful. There is a slowdown down there, and as we're leading onto a straight, it is very, very painful. Just try and minimize steering angle as best you can around here, and try and bring it over to the right hand side of the track as smoothly as possible for the very fast left right chicane. Brilliant this. So what we're trying to do is halfway between these two signs, just as the track dips down, you will notice it in sim, maybe not so much on the video. Brake quite heavy down into fourth. Make sure you're full throttle by the first apex, and make sure you carry the speed through the second one. So compromise it and then get on full throttle as soon as you can, and then shoot through the corner. Give you the best drive down into the first hairpin. Now there is a dip, and that is my braking zone. So as you go over the dip and you start physically going downhill, brake in a nice straight line, use all the curb on the left hand side, and then easy through here. Second gear, don't try first, you will face the other way, and try and get a late apex and a smooth application of the throttle. It is very easy to over rotate the car on exit there and face the other direction, so bear that in mind as well. Another good overtaking opportunity here, because you can put off people offline into that first hairpin and then have a go at them at the second hairpin. So it is quite a good tactic. So braking zone for this is just before the end of the curbing on the right hand side. Brake nice and easy, and now I need to turn in early at that point because it does that. There's a little crest over on turn in there, so be mindful of that. But get on full throttle as early as you can because it is a good run down into turn one. And again, it's going to be another great overtaking opportunity into turn one and down into the old hairpin again. But yeah, that's us done and dusted in a 1:27.418. As mentioned, there was a quicker lap in there, but I think there was a car maybe second half, and I thought I'm not going to do it because you know, I want a clean-ish lap without any slipstream. We will get slipstream in the race, so lap times will plummet, but I want to show you a unassisted lap, let's say. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Links to the channel is down in the description, and I will catch you on the next one.